Okay, what's going on, you guys? This is the workout for Thursday, November 19th. We're gonna start with some warm-up movements for the shoulder. So you're gonna take your band and you're going to tie it just around the bottom of the cage or near the bottom of the cage and underneath the safety so that it doesn't climb up to the rail of the cage, okay? And you're going to do this motion, which I'll show you here in a second. You're going to do this motion with the bend. So notice that the upper portion of my arm stays in the same position, right? So taking the band like this and just rotating up and around. This is not meant to be super hard. You'll do one arm for 30 seconds and then you go to the other arm, 30 seconds. And just go back and forth until you've completed 3 rounds. And then you're gonna go raise it up to about elbow height. So elbow height, underhand grip, okay, so palms facing up. And you're going to try to keep the elbow in and just rotate around. So rotating out and around, trying to keep the elbow packed in. Okay, you'll do 30 seconds, and then other arm, 30 seconds. Okay, make sure you are pulling out. I see some people and they're doing the opposite of it. So they're pulling the band in. Okay, so they're doing something like this. So it's not internal rotation, okay? It's external rotation. So the tension is out. The force against it, the force tension is to the outside, right? Okay? All right, so that's your first little warm-up. That should take you about 6 minutes. Next, 2-arm dumbbell incline press. Make sure you set the set the bench to 45 degrees, okay? 45 degrees. And you remember the trick for this? To get them up. Just drive your knees up, okay, one at a time. So drive the knee up, then the other knee, boom. Now you have them to the top, pack the shoulders down, and you're gonna press up. Keep that chest open, keep the shoulders packed down, squeeze those dumbbells. Okay, keep those elbows a little bit forward on this. Pressing directly up. Okay, it also helps if you elevate the seat a little bit, okay? Guys, let's have you start about 30 to 35 pounds. Ladies, 15 to 20 pounds, okay? All the weights on the board are starting weights, not working weights, they're starting weights, okay? You go every 2 minutes. Next, bent over barbell rows. So it's going to be an overhand grip on the bar. Your hands are going to go shoulder width apart, okay? Not wider than shoulder width, and certainly not narrow, just shoulder width. So you're going to step into the bar, little partial deadlift to take it off. Remember, we need to hinge the hips, okay? So we go right here so you can see. We're going to hinge those hips. The back is nice and flat. A little bit of bend in the knees. We're going to drive the shoulders back, pull that bar into the lower abdomen. Keep the arms tight to the side. Stretch at the bottom, pull in and squeeze. Stretch at the bottom, drive the shoulders, followed by the elbows. Elbows tight to the side of the body. Okay, you're going to go over 2 minutes. Ladies, you should be able to start with the big bar. If it's still too heavy for you, you can go with a smaller bar, of course. Gentlemen, probably start at about 65 pounds. Okay? 4th exercise, you're going to do a close grip barbell bench press. So bench is going to go flat. Again, when you set this up, same way as you set it up on a bench press, or for a bench press, I should say. The head of the bench is going to go just past the bar. Not much, just past, maybe an inch or two, okay? So, feet flat on the floor. Your forehead's going to be basically underneath the bar, so you're pretty far ahead this way. Hands are going to go, again, shoulder width apart. So shoulder width apart. We're doing close grip bench here, not regular. You're going to push against the cage, take it out. Elbows staying tight to the side of the body. Coming down to sternum. You don't actually need to touch here. You can stop a little bit short, an inch or two. You're going to drive just back till those arms are fully extended. Down to sternum, or close to sternum, and drive back. Keep those elbows in tight to the side of the body. Again, shoulders packed down towards your hips. 4 times 10. In terms of weight, you're going to use about 75% of your bench press strength. You'll be about 75% of your bench press strength. Start at about 50% of that, okay? So if you could do 100 pounds for 10 on the bench press, you could do, in theory, about 75 pounds on the close grip. So what would you start with? 50% of that? About 40 pounds, okay? All right, barbell upright row is your 5th exercise. Oh, you're gonna go, I don't know if I already said this, you're gonna go for 2 minutes on your close grip. Okay, so, upright row. Wide grip on this, okay? How wide? About bench press grip. So, bar will go down towards the bottom here. You're going to step in, overhand grip. Now remember, we want to keep those elbows up. So you're going to pull up, keeping the elbows high. That bar is going to come to about your lower sternum, and then back down. Pulling the bar up. The bar stays nice and close to the body, by the way. Pulling directly up, okay? I'll show you from the side, or from the front here. Okay, we're leading with those elbows. Driving the elbows towards the ceiling. Okay? What did I say? 3 times 15. Go every 2 minutes. Gentlemen, start with the big bar. Ladies, start with... gentlemen, start with 45 to 65 pounds. Ladies, start with this small bar. You may be able to start with a big bar, but it might be a bit much for you, okay? And lastly, some abdominal work here. Okay, good, you can see that. Good, we're gonna do 3 ab movements off the floor. You're gonna do 4 rounds, 30 seconds each. Very basic, double crunch to start with. So you stay 90 degrees to the knees, cross your feet over. Think of your 2 legs as like a unit together, and you're just pulling the hips off. Okay, you're gonna go from that directly into alternating double crunch. So you're bringing that elbow to the opposite knee, back and forth. Finally, full leg raise. You can support your head, or you can keep it on the floor. If it bothers your lower back, you can do this. Okay, so just place your hands underneath your, basically your upper glutes. Okay, on all 3 of these, we're going to try to pull those hips off, okay? Pull your hips off as much as you can on each of those movements. Okay, all right, so any questions, shoot me an email and I'll get right back to you.